y'all, it's your girl Kiki. So I gotta give a little disclaimer. This is not a kids channel. This is an adult channel. I do not make my videos for kids. I am an adult collector that can say and do whatever I want because they are my dolls and my opinions. Okay, enjoy the video. Bye!
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I took a little break from posting because I have been sick. So if I sound stuffy, it's because I'm coming out of the cold right now. So I'm feeling 10 times better than what I was a couple days ago. But we are now back and we are doing something a little bit different. This video is called, it's gonna be a series, right? Basically, I saw Angel Loza here on TikTok, on YouTube, do a video where he did headcanons and updated you guys on his Rainbow High, Shadow High collection. What is a headcanon? That is a great question. That is a fantastic question, you guys. Wow. Oh, you guys are so smart. It's like I know what a headcanon is, but like I don't think I'll explain it right in my own terms. So headcanon, basically, I'm going to read it exactly from the internet. It says elements and interpretations of a fictional universe accepted by an individual or a small group of fans, but not necessarily found within or supported by the official canon. So canon would be like things that are actually real within this fictional universe. So like things that are supported by facts and like why can't, oh, like the actual creators are like, yeah, that's real, that's canon. I'm sure you guys have heard that word before, but if you haven't, look more into it. I'm not a fucking dictionary. Yes, I am a literature major, but I'm not a fucking dictionary. But I really wanted to do this with my Rainbow High collection. Don't worry, I'm gonna do this with pretty much all of the dolls I have in my collection. I have OMGs, I have Monster High dolls, so I have Ever After High dolls. I have a lot of dolls, and I've just been really on a big Rainbow High, Shadow High kick right now, so that's why I wanted to do it with my Rainbow High dolls. And I don't think you guys have really seen, unless you watched my collection video, which you guys should totally check out, you haven't seen all of my Rainbow High or Shadow High dolls, but technically I've gotten more since then, mostly Shadow High, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's just get, basically we're gonna go through each individual character. However, I don't own every single Rainbow High doll, so I can't really, I'm gonna give my headcanons for those dolls as if I had them, but I don't. And remember, these are my opinions, and as a member of the LGBTQ, as a member of the LGBTQ plus community, I identify as the Q, queer, as in I don't really care.
I can't be here.
You can refer to me as bisexual, pansexual, queer, it doesn't really matter. I don't mind any label, to be honest, but I will be assigning a lot of queer identities on these dolls because that just makes it more fun. And remember, these, like I said, it's just an opinion. No one needs to get upset. No one needs to get angry. And you guys can have your own thoughts and opinions and not agree with mine. It's just more fun to add a little bit of character to these dolls, especially because in the show, I feel like they don't have a lot of character. So let's just hop right into this, shall we? Another little disclaimer too, I should have probably said this in the beginning. There is going to be lots of stereotypes in this video because it's mostly for jokes and for fun because there's no concrete proof. Like none of these people are saying out loud that they're gay or that they're straight even. So it's just like, it's obviously these are based on the stereotypes, but we're trying to make them funny and not offensive. So if you find any of these offensive, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be. It's just, I think that this is such a fun idea to just show you guys what my headcanons are. And also, I'm not the only ones that believe some of these. So yeah, and it's not just with sexuality, it's with friendships too. So by the way, you guys, I posted a poll on my Instagram asking you guys what you would like to see me do in terms of videos, and headcanons, this video was the number one that you guys picked. But follow me on my Instagram at kikicollectz to participate more and like what I should do. I try to interact more with my YouTube community posts, but I mostly do it on my Instagram. So check out my Instagram at kikicollectz with a Z if you want to be more involved. But let's start off with the first character, and that would be Ruby. So I don't know if I've actually really ever showcased Ruby besides her being in the background of my videos a long time ago. And since then, I've restyled her and she has moved onto a different shelf. So this is my restyle. All I did was just redo her hair. It is so freaking soft now and beautiful. It used to be really big and chunky, but that's not the point. My head, I wrote shit down, you guys. Hold on. I color coded and wrote stuff down. Okay. Ruby is closeted. That is my, I think she's a closeted little gay girl, and I think that when she met Jade, it kind of like awakened something in her, and she was like, wait a minute. I think she's either bi-curious or lesbian, but in terms of personality, there's not much going on. I don't know, she doesn't really speak out to me. I think she's kind of just like, what is that on her leg? I have no idea how long that's been on her leg. The little dot right there. I have no fucking clue. Okay, that's really fun. That makes me so happy. But I think she's like, I don't know. I feel like she's like low-key kind of annoying, but like everyone still like loves her and like hangs out with her. Like the core group of the series 1 girls, they definitely are friends, but I feel like her and Skylar are like the besties, which I just realized I did not grab fucking Skylar. Okay, but that was Ruby. Up next in series 1, we have Poppy. My least favorite series 1 doll. This doll is fucking hideous. This is probably one of the ugliest rainbow high dolls I've ever seen in my entire life. Sorry, Poppy. Also, orange is my least favorite color. She definitely needs a restyle so I can like her more. That's kind of why I did my restyle on Ruby, because I actually really like Ruby and I wanted to like her more. I wanted to appreciate her more, so that's why I did the restyle. I should do that with Poppy. Anyways, Poppy is also closeted, but I think she's in love with Ruby. Oh! I think my girl is secretly in love with Ruby, and I don't know why. That's just how I feel. I feel like in my Rainbow High world, like they're all besties, right? But Poppy kind of wants a little taste of Ruby. Ew, that's gross. They're high schoolers. That's actually... She definitely wants to tell Ruby, but she's scared because she's not out and because Ruby's not out. So she's just going to keep these feelings in for a little while. But I don't really see them getting together. I feel like they'd be like, oh, well, if we're both out, then why not? Like that kind of thing when like you're like... This school is definitely full of gay kids. So like, I don't know why they would just choose each other, but it's probably because they just feel the most safe with each other. But that's how I feel about Miss Poppy. Okay, now for my favorite girl, Sunny. This is my favorite girl from series 1. Sunny is queer. Sunny is literally lesbian. She is a big lesbian, a big old lesbian who is in love with Violet, and Violet does not reciprocate those feelings. And I definitely think that poor little Sunny here is definitely getting played, but she's only felt like a real connection with Violet, and that's all it is. That's it. That's basically it. I just think that she's a big old lesbo. Okay. Oh, actually, I take this back. The reigning champ for the definition of a lesbian is Jade. Jade, I restyled her, made her a little bit more femme, but still with those masculine traits to her. I don't like her outfits all that much. That's why I changed it. But I already loved Jade before. I didn't even need a restyle for me to love her. But she's a lesbian. Jade's a lesbian. She's dating Bella. Jella for life. I literally, there's no other qualms, words, questions about it. I think that the second that Jade met Bella, it was like love at first sight, and they've been dating ever since. Like in my mind, they're like already dating. Like they are that couple. Like they're gonna win homecoming queen and queen. So I love them. Okay. My God, my girl. I love Skylar so much, but she's straight. But she's not annoying about it. Skylar's quiet. Skylar is very, very quiet. She's very shy. You know, she got played by Mr. River, and she is just like, I'm over it, and she's besties with Ruby. Also, can we just appreciate how gorgeous Skylar's hair is? Like, people shit on Skylar's hair, and I don't get it because I think Skylar has the prettiest color. Look at that shine. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Okay, anyways. And I love this restyle. Doesn't she look fantastic in this coat? Oh my god. This came with her winter break doll. I hate this dress, but it works when it's covered up. But anyways, yeah, she's straight. But Ruby is definitely in love with her. But she'd be so nice about it, and she'd let her down totally easy. And she'd be extremely supportive, and she's an ally. But she's not annoying. Okay, and then technically she's not in series 1. We're going basically into series 2. But I'm including her in series 1 because, okay, her stand is literally so broken. You dumb bitch. Okay, I restyled this Bella. I'm not like the craziest about her restyle because her hair is like impossible. It's so puffy and frizzy and I hate it, but whatever. She is really cute and she is everything with Jade, and she's lesbian as well. So whereas Jade has always been like confident in her sexuality and like knew who she was, it took going to Rainbow High for Bella to meet Jade and fully come to terms with the fact that she's gay. And since she's like away from her parents and like she's able to like experience this new life, she's like, oh my god, I'm gay. And now she is with Jade. But yeah, that is Bella. Bella is everything. And also, she looks so good in Sabrina. Sabrina? Who's Sabrina? Who the fuck is Sabrina? Whose name is Sabrina? I don't think anyone's name is Sabrina. No one's name is Sabrina. Yes, there is. Okay, I'm thinking of the other. Think of the other pink girl. I meant to say Brianna. She looks really cute in Brianna's little tracksuit and heels. But I don't think there's much to her personality either. But besides that, she's Jade's girlfriend. All right, and last but not least for series 1, we have Violet Willow. The most straight person you will ever fucking meet. This is the most heterosexual woman I've ever encountered. I love, by the way, I'm a Violet defender. I fucking love this doll. People hate this doll. I love it. Probably because she's a purple girl and my favorite color is purple. I have to mention that at every second because I'm highly defensive. But I think a lot of Rainbow High, I watch a lot of other doll YouTubers and influencers and creators, and I think it's very widely agreed that this bitch is low-key homophobic. Like,
Oh, get that rainbow flag out of my comments! Oh! I get that rainbow flag out!
kinda. Like, I don't know. I don't even want to say that she's closeted because I feel like that's kind of a slap in the face to Sunny, and I just feel like that's fucked up. Like, but like, it's even fucked up to say that she's homophobic. And what I mean by that is like, she's so straight that it's kind of offensive, like in that way, but not like actual homophobic. I don't like actually, like, by the way, guys, these are all jokes. Like, this is a joke. This is not real. Please do not take this to heart from a queer person, okay? This is just a joke.
What do we have here?
But, yeah, I just think she's just kind of like there, and everybody, I feel like everybody in the friend group is really tight, except with her. Like, no one likes her, like, at all, except Sunny. Like, Sunny's the only reason why she's still in the group, and that's pretty much it. But, yeah, that is it for series 1. Now, before I was gonna be like, let's hop into series 2, I'm just gonna show you guys Crystal since I already showed Bella. I only own 2 of the series 2 dolls, so give me 1 second. Okay, Crystal is hanging in the balance of being my favorite my favorite purple girl. She's more indigo, but she comes off purple. And because Monique exists and it's hard. I'm sorry, baby girl. But anyways, Crystal Bailey, like my favorite doll of all time that they've ever made. Like, I need more dolls with this skin tone and this color palette. Like, it's insane. But Crystal is a lesbian. Okay, yeah. Crystal is gay, and she is very gay for Jet Dawson. Oh my, I have Jet, but she's in a box. I'm not bringing her down. She's literally, there's dolls stacked on top of her. Okay, I have Jet Dawson, and I'm just going to talk about Jet Dawson now since I don't want to bring her down. But Jet and Crystal are dating. I don't know why, but in my brain that makes so much sense. And I'm like, yeah. They're dating, they're in love, and they're career-driven women who, in the rest of their life, they're just going to work on their careers and have lots and lots of animals. Like, I feel like small dogs and lots of cats. Very lesbian of them. For this section, I don't have any of these dolls. These are all dolls that I don't own, and it's all series 2 and a little bit, so, but no, okay. We're going to start with Amaya. Oh, Amaya. Amaya is straight. Amaya is so, she's like Violet level straight and with zero personality. Like, her personality is her boyfriend, and she doesn't even know that her boyfriend's gay. River. River is gay. River is, Denial is a River in Egypt girl because River is gay. And, she's definitely annoying, and she's definitely a beard. She's a cover-up. She's literally just covering up what is truly behind River's little facade, which I think River, since he's like a football guy, and he's like really like, he's like, yeah, I'm the captain of the football team, like whatever. Yeah, no, he's gay. He's so gay. Period. Okay. Avery. Avery is gay. Literally no brainer. This girl is a lesbian, and she is in love with Ainsley, and we will get to Ainsley later. You can see her back there. The way that she gets so upset in the show over Ainsley leaving. Sorry. I'm not gonna say that friends can't act like that, but like, it's more fun to be like, oh, she's in love with her. You know, it just makes things more fun. Okay. Now more into series 2. I know we started with Amaya, but then I went to Avery. It's just I'm doing this in alphabetical order. No, I'm doing this in the order of how the wiki told me, okay? Thank you. Okay, Kia. Kia Hart is pansexual. She is open and loving to everybody. I think she's a little thing going on with Marissa Golding from the Slumber Party line. I don't know why. I was like writing this list out, and I was like, that sounds kind of fun. So I think that might be going on right there. I don't know, just a little fun little thing. But Kia is like everybody's friend. Like, she's everybody's friend. She's like kind of like the guidance counselor almost. Like, everyone goes to her. Like, she's kind of like the Cupid of this universe, because that's kind of her whole concept. But like, people go to her more than just for love advice. Like, they go for her for just like regular advice too. Stella Monroe in it.
What the fuck is this? Is this a joke? Shut up, you little prick. Don't piss me off, you know.
Alright, Stella. Sorry to all my English fans out there. Alright. Stella is straight. She's straight and British. So, no, okay, I'm sorry, that was awful. Stella she's very British, no, that was not gonna make sense. Stella is very British and very straight. I don't think she's annoyingly straight. I just think, like, she's just really British, so you notice it more. I mean, in an American school environment, that's going to be very more noticeable. But, I definitely think, though, that she calls other girls birds. What? Is that your bird over there? You seen that bird? You know? I've been watching a lot of Love Island, and I cannot stand the way that guys constantly call girls birds. And literally, the girls can't stand it either most of the time, like when they're in the little interviews. So obviously it's pretty annoying. I don't know if it's the American relevant, like I don't know if it's the same of like equivalent of calling women females. Like, you know how like men will be like, oh y'all females. I don't know if it's the same like when a British guy's like, oh, all these birds, there's a lot of birds in it. I don't know. Guys, it's annoying. Stella's annoying. Actually, you know what? That's the bottom line, is that Stella is annoying. Ooh, Karma is bi-curious. Karma. I think Karma came from like a pretty protected home. She kind of reminds me of myself. I don't know why. I don't like Karma's doll at all, so that's why I don't own her. But when I saw Karma, when I just look at Karma, like look at her artwork, she kind of reminds me of myself. I feel like she came from kind of like a home where it was open, but still slightly closed. And like she was kept in a box for a really long time. And she wanted to show off her talent with video media and like vlogs and stuff like that. So when she came to Rainbow High, she was like, oh my gosh, wait, I could really be anything I want to be. So she's just kind of exploring her sexuality and like who she is, the person. That's what I get from Karma. River. Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. Do I even need to say anything? I kind of already did it with Amaya. Like, River's gay. River's gay. But I think he's in love with Ash. Shadow High, Rainbow High, yes!
Oh, y'all wanted a twist, eh? Come on, season 6, let's get sick me! Yeah.
I wanted some intermingling and I was trying to see how it could work. Because, by the way, I'm not basing everything just off of the show. I'm also just basing it off of my dolls and my doll universe. So, like, I feel like River and Ash, like, you know, kind of have a thing going on, like, a little bit. Like, they're texting late at night. I don't know. But it's very friendly. It's, like, it's kind of like Heartstoppers a little bit. I've never even watched Heartstoppers. I don't know. I'm not that kind of gay. Oh, and we already talked about Crystal. So that was basically series 2 with Avery included, since we kind of talked about Bella and Crystal with series 1. So let's hop into the next set of dolls. Next up is the first set of twins we ever got in Rainbow High doll history, which is Laurel and Yanni, I like to call them, instead of Laurel and Holly. This is Holly. This is Laurel. Right? Oh, I was right. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. Damn, it's hard to hold. Which one do I like better? I like her color scheme better, so I'm gonna hold her up. But no, okay, I'll hold both of them. Her hair is so frizzy and annoying. I don't know why. But yeah, the twins, here they are. I think they're both straight, to be honest, but like their sexuality doesn't really mean anything. Like it doesn't really play any part into like who they are or like their identity. So I think they're just really more focused on themselves than anything. I don't think that they'll ever marry or like have a boyfriend. Like I don't really want to say that they're asexual, but they definitely could be. Maybe. I don't know. But they're too focused on themselves to really care about any significant other literally ever. So that's the twins. Series 3, starting with Daria. Miss Doria here. I really like Daria's hair. I really hate her eye color, and that's about it. Oh, and I hate the outfit, except the dress. The dress is really cute. This jacket could have been cute if this pink wasn't there. But anyways, Daria is living her best life. I feel like she grew up in New York. Definitely feel like she's some type of city girl. And she is bisexual. And I think she has a crush on Georgia. I don't know why. When I stand those two next to each other, I'm like, I'm feeling something between you two. But I think also the contrast would be really cute with Daria being a city girl and then Georgia being a country girl because she's from the South. But yes, now we are going on to her little crush, Georgia. I think Georgia... Georgia is definitely bisexual as well, I feel like. But growing up in the South with a pretty strict family, I feel like she was never really able to express herself. And when she finally got accepted to Rainbow High, she was like, this is my chance to go out there and experience new things. And she met Daria and they became really, really good friends. And basically after that, it was like they couldn't let go of each other. And they kind of started developing feelings for each other and showing each other, I'm saying each other a lot, showing each other like different paths of life, like her being from the country and then Daria being from the city. Like Daria's able to teach Georgia about city smarts, and then like Georgia's there to teach her how to pick corn. I don't know.
Damn! This bitch must be parked downtown Atlanta.
But Yeah, that's my little headcanon on Georgia. And also, I love Georgia's hair. Okay, next up is my girl Cheryl. I did do a restyle on Cheryl. So here she is. Her hair is so puffy and it's so sad that it's this puffy, but it's so long and gorgeous. Look at, okay, sorry. Also, can we just agree that Cheryl has one of the best second outfits ever? She is wearing Sunny's second outfit shoes, so don't mind that, but oh my gosh, this doll is stunning. And I do think that Cheryl is straight as well. I do think that Cheryl is straight, and I think that all the Series 3 girls are like besties, but I think she's the closest with Daphne and Emmy. And I don't think there's really that much going on to her. I think she's very quiet, very kept to herself, but she's an ally to all of her besties, and she goes to Pride with all of them. Next up is Daphne, and Daphne is also straight, but she's just like Cheryl in the way that like she's an ally. And I kind of had this fun idea of maybe she's related to Emmy in some way, like they're cousins or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but like I feel like they're related. I can literally not explain it. I just think that they're related. But they're like the closest out of everyone. They're like sisters. Like they came in together. They demanded a room together. Like there was no way like you could separate them two. I don't know why. That is just how my brain works. But Daphne is the more spunky, outspoken one, and like she gets what she wants. Like even though her outfit is ugly, it speaks boss bitch. And if anyone makes Emmy upset, you're going through Daphne before anything. Also, my sister brushed out her hair. It's so pretty. I kind of want to wash it, but I do like the crimped look, but I probably will just wash it and make it straight and less poofy. But this is also, sorry, but this is like the most gorgeous face I've ever seen on a doll ever. Okay, we're about to talk about a character that I really could care less about. I really don't like Gabriella. Like, she's like my least favorite Rainbow High doll. I think she was, funny enough, I bought her before I bought Daphne because I really did not like Daphne's outfit or colors. And I do like Gabriella's colors more. But when it comes to Gabriella, I cannot stand her outfit. Or her face. Or her shiny skin. Like, I don't know. Yeah, she just, it's sad because I feel like all of the girls in this line in Series 3 look like really elevated and like all really different, and then like she's just default. Like, I don't know. But she's straight and she's annoying about it. Really, really, really annoying. And like secretly everyone hates Gabriella. Like secretly no one wants to be around her, but like they don't want to be mean. So like they're just hoping like they can give her a chance. But she is in love with Finn. In this universe, we're going to get to Finn. You'll know what I think about him. But yes, I am going with the theme that Finn and Gabriella like each other. Just a little spoiler for Finn's. But I actually kind of like that because I feel like Finn would be the one to actually make her less annoying and more likable. Like, he kind of calms her down. Also, she's voiced by the notorious voice actress who I cannot remember her name right now, but she voices Lucy in Fairy Tail. And basically almost every anime dub character you can fucking think of, and it's always an annoying character. Again, she voices Lucy in Fairy Tail. So, oh, one more thing. I think Gabriella comes from a rich family, and that's why she's so annoying. That's it. Capitalism.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
Okay, and then here's my girl, Emmy. I've loved Emmy since day one. Also, look at how shiny her hair is. This is probably the softest doll hair I have ever touched in my entire life. I cleaned and washed it, and I will never go back. She just had a boring straight hair, and I was like, let's fix that. Also, I elevated the fuck out of her look. This is her skirt. This is one of Ainsley's tops. Crystal Bailey's jacket from her second outfit. And then her boots, of course. But anyways, Emmy is also straight. Or no, I didn't put that. Sorry. Emmy is not straight. Emmy is bi and has a crush on Cheryl. But she knows it's not going to go anywhere. Like, she's very aware that, like, this is not like a, oh, poor Emmy. No. Emmy is like, I know she's straight. And she's already told Cheryl, and Cheryl's like, I'm not gay. I'm sorry. And she's like, no, I know.
I am not gay. I am not gay. I am not gay.
That's literally it. But Emmy and Daphne are really good friends. She's very soft-spoken, very sweet. I think she loves literature. But, like, Daphne put her in this outfit, but Daphne needs to learn how to dress herself. I definitely need to give Daphne a restyle. I'm probably going to do that later today. But, yeah. That is Emmy. But, yeah, that was it for Series 3. So, let's get on to the next section. Okay, next up is Vanessa from the Rockstars. So before we get into Series 4, there's a couple sublines that we're going to go into first. So Vanessa, our first girl with micro braids and a protective style in Rainbow High history. And Vanessa is gay. This is a lesbian. Everybody, a lesbian. I think that, okay, Vanessa's a lesbian, and I think she's dating Harper from Pacific Coast. Why? I don't know. No, I was doing this list, and I was kind of like, I need more relationships. Like, I don't want people just crushing on each other. And then it kind of hit me. I'm like, honestly, I don't know why, but, like, the way that I have Harper in my head, I think Harper would be with Vanessa. So, Vanessa and Harper are dating, and everyone, she's kind of like Jade in the sense of, like, Vanessa's like your awakening, kind of. You're like, oh shit. But yeah. Next up is Lyric. And I have to reference Angel's video, Angel Loza. He literally said the funniest thing because he loves Lyric. And he was like, I love Lyric, but Lyric is straight and she is my hot Cheeto white Latina. And that is literally everything. I think that's so funny. I also see Lyric as like a white Latina. I don't really like assigning ethnicities to dolls, but like I kind of think that's wonderful. Ever since Angel said it, I'm like I so see it. Like I'm gonna go with that. But yeah, she is straight, and also the ugliest, but the softest doll hair. And it's not even washed. This is how it came out of the box. I was shook. But she's also really, really pretty. Sorry guys, hold on. Lyric is actually gorgeous and you guys are just lying. Guys, I used to be a Lyric hater. That's why I have to redo my tier list, because then I got Lyric and I was like, oh wait, she's so gorgeous. But I literally, yeah, she's straight. She's straight, but I think she's closeted. Yeah, I think she's like low-key closeted and a little bit hateful about that. I think she's kind of like makes off comments and you're like, girl, you can't say that. But she doesn't get why she can't say that. Like, she's kind of stupid. But she definitely had a thing for Vanessa. Like, Vanessa was that girl that made her start questioning things, but like she's highly closeted. Like, she'll definitely kiss a girl though. Like, she'll kiss her friends, like, no problem. But like, I don't think she does it for guys' attention. You know what? If I could go back, I would say that Gabriella and Violet kiss their girlfriends for male attention. They're that kind of girl. Sorry about it. Last but not least, we have Carmen. And Carmen is gay. And she used to date Vanessa. I forgot to mention that. Vanessa and Carmen used to date. And I think, did I say she's a lesbian? I think she's pansexual. And I think right now she kind of has a crush on Lyric, but then she still has feelings for Vanessa, but she's trying to move past Vanessa. And she's like, she hates that she has a crush on Lyric. But like, ever since her and Vanessa broke up, she's been hanging out with Lyric more, even though she doesn't want to. Because like, they kind of all don't like each other anymore. But I don't know why I come up with these things. But it is what it is. And she's like, I guess she's just living her life though. She's living her life. But that was it for that section. So let's hop into the next one. Okay, next up we have Brianna. Brianna is, I didn't write it. Oh yeah. So this is where I stopped writing stuff down and I was like, I'm like, okay, I just want to kind of say what I'm feeling in the moment as well. But Brianna, I definitely think I kind of was going back and forth. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's how she feels. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. she hangs out with her girls and like they have conversations about this all the time because Marissa, we're gonna get onto her, Marissa is gay, so like they have open conversation and Robin's just there, which we'll get to Robin. But I definitely think she's just like trying to figure it out, and I kind of feel like she might have a crush on Harley from Neon Shadow, and she's like, I don't know how to feel about that. But then she kind of also has feelings. No, that's it. Yeah, she kind of has feelings for Harley. Okay, and next up is Marissa, and like I said, I need to wash Marissa's hair. Bricks. Marissa is dating, or not dating, sorry. Yes, wait. Fuck. Oh, Kia. Yeah. Okay. Marissa is, did I say that they were dating? I don't remember if I said they were dating or not. I think it's like, yeah, I think I did say they were dating. Whether or not they're either interested in each other or they're dating. And Marissa has been like out for like a really long time. She's really happy within her sexuality. Like, this is a lesbian. And she's very open. Like, she's like, I think that's why her and Kia got along so well, because she's very open about it. And like, she like others can come to her for advice, because I definitely feel like she's a senior. Like, okay, like I should have said this too. Oh my god, I should have done that. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen if I think like what like if they're seniors or sophomores or whatever. Should I do that? Will that make it? Because I feel like the Slumber Party girls and the Rockstar girls are seniors. I don't know why, but I just think they're seniors. And like the twins, which they already said that they're seniors. Okay, and now we have Robin. Robin is an enigma. I think Robin's asexual. I don't think Robin really cares for romantic relations that much. I think she just kind of is vibing in her own world. She kind of cares more about herself and focuses on her career. Like, she's like super, super successful, and like that's all she really cares about. And she doesn't really care too much for intimacy either. Like, I just don't think that's her type of thing. Like, I don't think she would mind being in a relationship, but she just doesn't really care too much for it. So I'm just gonna leave her, actually take out the asexual. I'm just gonna leave her as non-label. She doesn't really have a label. She's not straight, she's not gay, she's just there. But if that means asexual, then correct me in the comments. Let's just move on to series 4. Okay, next up on the list we have Mila. Is it Mila or Mila? Fuck. I'm gonna say Mila. Mila's bi. Her preference for men is very high, but that's okay. We don't judge over here. But no, I don't know. I've never really thought too much about her. Like, I've never actually like, which sucks because like this outfit is probably one of the best second outfits I've ever seen. Like, ever. Like, they really stepped it up with series 2 and like this Gorgina. But yeah, I don't really know. She's bi. But she's not annoying. But by the way, if a character is annoying about their sexuality, you will know, because I will make it a point. Because there are some gay people who are annoying about their sexuality. I wouldn't know one though. That's not like it's from personal experience or anything. I've never really thought too much into Mina's sexuality, and I think Mina feels the same way. I think Mina's a free spirit who really just cares more about her spirituality and her like beliefs more than like her sexuality. Like, she's not that focused on it. I think that's like something that would come later in life. I could see her being possibly bi, but I don't really see that for her as much. I feel like she just cares more about her career and just is happy with how her life is going to really worry about a relationship. So I never really thought too hard on the sexuality for her, but she's my queen regardless. Now we're gonna talk about a doll I don't really like, which is gonna upset a lot of people. You guys, I really don't like. Damn, these dolls are covered in dust. I don't really care for Delilah that much. She's gonna cancel me. I don't really care for her. She doesn't really speak to me. So I never really thought about it too much, except the fact that I ship her with Sabrina so hard, like it's nobody's business. Her and Sabrina are so in love, and I love that for them. I think Sabrina could do better, but I actually think they look really, really pretty together, so I take that back. But besides that, she's from the South. She's a little country girl. Kind of like another Georgia and Daria situation, like city and country. Like, I don't know. I have not watched the show that much, so please forgive me if, like, they've actually talked about Sabrina's lore. But I feel like Sabrina's from the city. But that's just me. But that's it about Delilah. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls. Oh my. She did not have to eat everybody up like this. Like, she did not have to go this hard. But she did. But she did. I don't know. Okay, I've kind of debated a couple people that I could potentially see her with. One of them being, one of them being Aisha from the Rainbow Divas. I feel like they kind of might have a crush on each other, or like she kind of like has a little bit of a crush on her, but she's not too worried about relationships. Like, she's definitely more like, I mean, look at her. I mean, look at her. Her hair does need to be washed because all I did was just brush it, and it's soft, but like it needs to be washed because it feels a little fake. Okay, and Coco. Coco, my girl Coco. I love Coco. She's too busy. She's too damn busy, but she has a man. She has a man. He just doesn't go to the school. Like, her man is back at home. Like, back in their hometown. Like, she is way too, like, I'm saying like a lot. No, but she has a man. Her man is back at home somewhere, though. Like, she do not be worried about him. He go to a different school. And they've been together since, like, elementary. Like, that is her man. Like, she one day went, "You're my boyfriend now, let's go." And he's, like, obsessed with her. Like, he's in love with her. Who wouldn't be, though? But I definitely think she's straight. But, like, again, she's not annoying about it. And, in terms of friendship, her and Jewel and Coco are, like, Jewel, Coco, and Mila. Honestly, I think they're all really good friends. But Jewel and Coco are, like, the closest out of all of them. I definitely feel like the other girls are just, like, kind of there. Now for Lila. Lila, gorgeous, gorgeous. Lila is in love with Sunny. She is in love with Sunny and wants to show Sunny that she can be treated right. I definitely think Lila is, I think she's a lesbian. She's either a lesbian or she's just there. Like, I don't think she either is a lesbian or it's just women. Like, it's just women and feminine presenting people. Like, she's just like, yeah. But, she's really, really good friends with Mina and Sunny, of course. But, yeah, I feel like Mina, Sunny, and Lila all hang out together, and that makes me really happy. Okay, since I have Ainsley here, I'm just going to bring her up. Because I literally just have her here. This is my resale of Ainsley. I absolutely love it. I think she's so, so fucking cute. But, Ainsley is in love with Avery. They're just having a little fight right now. And she's trying to, like, I don't know, she's, like, scared to admit it. And, like, she wants to be with Ainsley, but, like, she thinks that Ainsley doesn't love her. Like, they don't know. Like, they both don't know that they have feelings for each other. But they're both madly in love with one another. And that's it. Okay, there's gonna be dots on my face from the light, so please ignore it. Okay, Pacific Coast, let's start off with saying that I don't have Bella or Finn or Simone from this line. I just realized there were 7 dolls in this line instead of 6. That's fun. Okay, sorry. But let's talk about Simone. Simone is with Phaedra. That's it. Simone and Phaedra are together. Simone is the sunrise and Phaedra is the sunset, which I feel like in my mind could explain their personalities. Like, Simone is bubbly and warm and a morning person. Phaedra is cold, heartless, mean, and a night owl. And that's it. Okay, Finn. I talked about Finn earlier when I talked about Gabriella. Finn is bisexual. Finn is bi, and he kind of used to have a thing going on with River, but River refused to come out, so he was like, no, I'm not doing that, because Finn is like, I'm out and I'm open. And now he's venturing things back with Gabriella. They used to be together, they kind of had an old fling going on, and now they're reconciling. And Finn's a surfer. I don't know. I don't care about boys. Ooh, Harper. I mentioned Harper earlier. This is Vanessa's girlfriend. I love Harper. I know some people have a really hard time kind of like getting behind a lot of the Pacific Coast dolls, but I did too. But then when I got them for really discounted in the clearance, I decided that I love them. No, but I actually really do like Harper, and I think she's really gorgeous and really underrated. I love her hair color because it's a natural color, and I think it actually really works in her benefit, and I think that's why I paired her up with Vanessa, because Vanessa, I think, is the only other doll that really has a natural hair color, unless I'm forgetting someone. And natural in the sense of like, she has the brown, and I know that she has rainbow colors braided into her hair, but that happens all the time. I feel like a lot of people who get their hair braided don't just do black or brown. Like, they'll do tons of different colors, and sometimes it's like all blonde, so who cares? That's the point. Anyways, they're together. I feel like Harper is really calm and really chillax, and like she just smokes with Vanessa. Wait, or she on that Zaza? Okay, shut the fuck up. Next doll. Okay, Margot. I love Margot. Oh my god, I love Margot. Ooh. Margot. Margot's dating Hallie. I never thought about it until I got I had Hallie for the longest time because Hallie's my favorite. And then I got Margot, and I was like, she is so femme. So femme and so gorge. And she's that bitch. Like, she is on your Pinterest board. Like, she is your inspo. She's that kind of girl. I know she's a bimbo. She's a dumb bitch. And she's dating Hallie. And then we have Hallie. And Hallie is dating Margot. And she does not know how she bagged a girl like Margot. Like, she thinks she's like the luckiest girl on the planet. Like, she literally worships at the ground that Margot walks on. She's definitely a little bit more mask. I definitely think she's just like a flat out lesbian. And I mean, she's not that mask. Like, she's just there. She's living her best life. We don't have to put labels on it, but you know what I mean. But yeah, she kind of makes her personality Margot, and like, she is every Instagram photo that Margot takes. This is the bitch that, even the selfies. She's the one taking them. It's not even Margot. It's her. I totally forgot Phaedra because I was talking about Simone earlier, and I forgot to talk about Phaedra. But what I said about Simone and Phaedra applies to Phaedra. I think Phaedra, yeah, she's definitely a little bit full of herself, and she's a little bit more cold. She's not as bubbly, but I think Simone brings that side out in her. But I also think that with Phaedra, she brings out Simone to not be such a pushover and like a welcome mat for everyone to walk all over. So I also love Phaedra. Like, this doll is absolutely stunning. Like, she is gorgeous. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of her swimsuit, but like, the doll herself is so beautiful, and the restyles of her is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, next up we have Malene. Malene. I think Malene is straight. And I think that her being the head honcho, I love Malene, but she is a bitch. She's definitely the Beyonce of the group.
I am so embarrassed for my people today.
And she's letting everyone have it. I think Aisha and Sabrina don't really like her, but like, they have to be nice to her because she's the leader. And Malene kind of knows that. I think she's like secretly like feels a little bit lonely. And I don't know, I feel like she kind of hangs out with Lyric. Ooh, I think she hangs out with Lyric. And I think her and Lyric kind of like talk about like the issues of being a leader and like how hard it is, and like they just have like a good bond in that way, but like they hang out in secret because like they're supposed to not like each other.
I'm a genius. I'm a fucking genius. Like,
period. I love that a lot. But Melina's a gorgeous doll. Let's appreciate all this hair. Thank you. If you straighten this hair, if there's something in my eye, if you straighten this hair, you're throwing shit in my eye. Next up is Aisha, which is probably one of my favorite Rainbow High dolls they've ever put out, literally ever. I don't know what it is, but every time I look at her, serotonin fills my fucking body. Like, she is so stunning. It's the same way that, like, what Jewel does for me, which is why I think her and Jewel, like, might have a thing going on. But they're just really, really good friends. And, like, for right now, like, they're, like, best friends. But this is probably one of the most gorgeous dolls they've ever done. She definitely lives in Robin's shadow. Because she's Robin's younger sister, right? Am I getting that wrong? Or is she the older sister? I don't know. Her and Robin are sisters. But she's, either way, being younger or older, she lives in Robin's shadow. Like, Robin's presence is so much more prominent in the school that, like, even though she's in this, like, really big group, she kind of just fades in the background. But Jewel is always there to pick her back up. And I, like, love that for them. Oh, also, she has the best second outfit. I'm sorry. Out of the three, she's the best second outfit.
Miss Jackson.
Sorry, Sabrina. And speaking of Sabrina, yes, like I mentioned earlier, Sabrina is with Miss Delilah. And, like, in my universe, they're already dating. Like, they're not crushing on each other. Like, these motherfuckers are dating. And, like, Melina's having none of that because you're not supposed to date. Like, because you need to focus on your singing. So, and, like, your career. So, like, that's where they butt heads. And obviously, Sabrina wants to go solo. Like, 100%. And I don't like, Angel brought this up in the, in his video. And I did not know this was, like, that big of an issue because I don't watch the show that much. But I guess, like, the girls have, like, a lot, like, they, like, basically Aisha and Meline are butt heads with Sabrina, like, a lot, and, like, they kind of attack her all the time, and there has been this really big issue in media constantly that pins black women together, and sadly, dark-skinned women against light-skinned women, and as a light-skinned woman, I have seen this play out in real life, and it's sad because us as black women, we need to stick together, we need to amp each other up, and, like, I understand why that does happen, and but we don't need to be portraying that in media. We should be uplifting one another, and I'm not supporting that today, because you know what? Aisha and Sabrina don't like Meline. No.
Keep your damn mouth shut. Why must you speak against something that ain't bothering you?
I think that they all used to be really close, but Meline has gotten really power hungry and, like, has torn the group apart. But no, we are not in support of putting black women against each other, like, in that way. Like, in that way, okay? This is more of, like, business way. Okay, now we're going on to the Royal Three, starting with Tiara. Tiara, this is a K-pop group. So relationships and sexuality kind of gets a little ruffled. Obviously, they're supposed to fall into the default. I feel like a lot of times, I am new to the K-pop world. I've been listening. I've been really into it for about a year now. But I mostly focus on male groups, but I do follow some girl groups. And obviously, the Royal Three was based off of Blackpink. Like, no fucking qualms about it. But sexuality-wise, I feel like I think this is gonna go for all of them. Not all of them, actually. We'll talk about it later. Tiara's straight, though, but she's not boy crazy. Like, she could care less about a relationship. Like, she is so focused on being a leader and making sure that her children are safe at the end of the night. But, yeah, also just, what a beautiful doll. Oh my god. I never look at these dolls enough. Oh my god, they're so gorgeous. But yeah, she's too focused on everything else. But she is a really strong leader, but I definitely feel like there's a vibe going on that all these leaders are kind of bitches. Like, they're bitchy as fuck. And they kind of all butt heads. But I feel like in this group, she's bitchy, but, like, they get it. they get it. Like, they know why she's so stressed, because this is not like some normal fucking group. This is a fucking K-pop group, bitch. Next up is Tessa. I don't know why her hands are like that. Tessa is gay. Gay. Tessa is gay. And I think Tessa kind of has had her crushes on all of, like, the 2 girls in the group. But for right now, she's just, like, really focused on herself. I think she's, like, I feel like she'd be really good friends with, Vanessa from the... I feel like she'd be good friends with Uma and Vanessa from, Rainbow Dream and the Neon Shadow Girls. I cannot speak. But she definitely is just, like, taking a cool down. Being in a K-pop group, she can't even really date anyway. Like, I think that's what their label's probably like, no. You need to keep an image. So, but, yeah. And also, she's Jennie. This is Jennie from Blackpink, guys. I'm sorry. Did you guys recognize that this is Jennie? This is Jennie. You guys, her name's not actually Tessa, it's Jennie. Thank you. Okay, and then last is Minnie, who is the most boy crazy straight person you could ever meet. She's not, like, annoying about being, like, an ally and straight, but she's just really, like, she loves the men. And I think that she is besties with Tessa. Like, her and Tessa are, like, really close, but, like, she's besties with all the girls. I feel like her, Carmen, Mara, and Sabrina, like, all get together, like, on, like, when they, like, when she's in, like, when they're in the US, like, making a tour, like, she has to make a pit stop to, like, hang out with her girls and, like, catch up on all the tea and drama. The Pink girls have to unite at the end of the day, so that's the vibes I get. But she is so boy crazy. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just look at her and I feel like she's kind of like Draculaura. Like, she kind of get, like, not even because I saw the heart and it kind of, like, oh. But no, she's, like, kind of like Draculaura from Monster High in the sense of, like, she's fucking obsessed with being with someone. But she can't be because her label. By the way, I'm trying to make room on my fucking desk, but there's so many fucking dolls. Okay, we're gonna talk about Roxy and Paris, who are both straight. Paris is a real human being. And I don't know Paris' sexuality. I think she's straight. She has a husband. So we're just gonna say that Paris is Paris. Is she a good person? Is she an icon? Roxy is straight and boring and bland. And that's pretty much it. And I don't have Roxy, but I fucking want Roxy, and I really want the Paris doll too. Okay, now we're going into Shadow High, but we're gonna start off with the Neon Shadow group, and we're gonna start off with Miss Harley, the leader. Harley is definitely, I feel like all the girls kind of started off like as like the outcasts, and Harley brought them all together. I feel like she's actually like a sweetheart, but she's very hard on all the girls. I don't think she's as hard as Lyric and Malene are, or even like Tiara. I definitely think she's just the nicer one, but to everyone else she's a bitch. Like, she's only sweet to her friends and she's bitchy to everybody else. I think that her and Mara kind of used to have a thing, but I think she's mostly focused on Nicole. I can't remember if I said someone else had a thing with Nicole. I think I said Carmen did, maybe? I don't remember.
Are you dumb?
I think she's dumb. I think she's dumb. Are you, like, medically speaking, are you, like,
I'm not trying to be mean. Like, are you dumb?
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb.
I think she's dumb. Do you think she's dumb?
Fuck. I need to keep, this is why I should have wrote everything down. But I definitely think her and Nicole kind of have a thing going on right now. Or maybe, like, Harley wants to have a thing with Nicole, but she used to have a thing with Mara. Next up is Uma. Uma is definitely overlooked hella. Like, no one really pays that much attention to Mara. I feel like she's really boring and kind of weird. But I feel like she is really only friends with the girls. I feel like she's really only friends with the girls in Neon Shadow. But one person I feel like that has really been branching out towards her is Dia. Like, I feel like Dia started like noticed her potential and like noticed how she's like kind of alone like when she's not with the Neon Shadow girls, and like kind of brought her in with the other purple girls, Monique, and like, oh, they're like besties. I don't know. Oh my god, I Uma needs love. Like, she is so gorge, and I feel like she has not been given the time to show her potential. Okay, her stand is like really fucking broken. It's like awful. So I'm just gonna take off the bottom part. But next up we have Mara. Like I said, Mara definitely used to have a thing with Miss Harley. Oh, I didn't mention their sexualities. I think Mara is bisexual because I definitely feel like she has that boy crazy side of her. Her and Minnie are like really close. Like I said, like all the girls, like Carmen, Minnie, Sabrina, and her like get together like every once in a while and all like talk and hang out. But like, I definitely think she's the dumb bimbo, and that's not just because she's pink. I just feel like she is. There's just something about her. Like when I look at her, I'm like, you're a dumb bitch. Because I don't think Sabrina's like that, and I don't think Carmen's like that. Like I just think it's Minnie and Mara. But she's still like, I feel like she hangs out with Carla, and like they talk about like girls and boys together. And they just have a gay old time. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think, and I think like she is liked by everybody and doesn't really like just hang out with just the Neon Shadow girls, obviously. Oh, and as for Uma's sexuality, I think Uma's straight. I don't think Uma's, actually no, I think Uma might be bi-curious. I think she's figuring it out. We're gonna go with that. She's figuring it out. Okay, now let's get on to series 1 of Shadow High. We have Natasha. Natasha is a lesbian and she is madly, deeply in love with Chanel. I always remember when I first saw Chanel, I was like, Chanel's gonna be like Robin. Like, she cares way too much about herself to be worried about some relationship. I literally never post like my own, on my Instagram, I never post like my own like little relationships that I have for like dolls or characters, besides ones that like are either commonly accepted or like known. But with Natasha and Chanel, I did a whole fucking photo shoot because they are so in love and I like literally cannot get it out of my head. Natasha keeps Chanel grounded and makes sure that she doesn't like go too far off the deep end. And I know this probably means absolutely nothing to you guys, but like Natasha has a bow on the back of her dress and Chanel wears a big bow in her hair, and I feel like Natasha, like I feel like Chanel made those like for like each other and was like, so like they always know like, don't like, we're a part of each other, like we're one and the same. And I definitely think that Natasha makes special perfumes specifically for Chanel, and that's why she smells so good all the time. I don't know, I love it. It's just, my brain is so wholesome. I don't know, I love it. Next up is Heather. I kind of just came up with this on the fly. I don't know why, but I feel like Heather and Demi are related. I don't know. I feel like they're like sisters or cousins and they absolutely hate each other. Like, I feel like they absolutely fucking hate each other. And I don't think she's really romantically with anyone. I don't think so. No, I think she's just a free spirit. I feel like she's besties with Chanel and Heather, and she kind of sticks to them. The biggest revelation just came into my brain. I think that she has a crush on Harley. And that's it. I think she's a crush on Harley. And like, but she doesn't like really want to get, because she knows that like Harley like is known for her hopping around, and she was like, ugh. But like Harley like flirts with her all the time and she doesn't know how to feel. So I just came up with that right fucking now. But I saw Harley's gonna be dead in the face, and I'm like, okay. Next up is Nicole. Nicole, I feel like, yeah, she's very lesbian, very gay. I don't think she's really with anyone. I cannot remember who from Rainbow High I said that she could be interested in. I don't fucking remember. And it's eating away at me. I feel like I said Carmen. Or Or was it Lyric? I don't know, but I know that Harley is interested in Nicole, but Nicole's not interested in her. I feel like Nicole kind of has like more of a celebrity crush almost on Tessa. But for like a realistic crush, I don't think she really has a crush on anyone, but she's besties with Ash. Like her and Ash are like that type of like, oh, they're gay best friends. Like those are two gays that are best friends. Like that type of shit. Literally me and Dakota. Okay. But no, I think she's besties also with Lola. Like I feel like her and Lola get along very well. And like I don't know. I don't know why I feel like they would hang out, but they definitely do. And then as for Ash, Ash is gay. He is very gay. He kind of had a thing going on with Rex for a little bit, but him and Rex just didn't really see eye to eye, so he's just like kind of chilling right now. I don't know, maybe him and River might have a thing once River comes to terms with his sexuality and comes out, but for right now he's just like chilling with Nicole, and like they're really close, and that's pretty much it. Luna, the sister to Sunny. I'm not saying this just because they're twins and like everything has to be like opposite, because they're already opposite twins. I definitely think that she's straight. I don't really think that, I mean, she is so just obsessed with herself. Like I don't know. I don't really think too much about Luna, sadly, like because she's such a gorgeous doll, but like I think she's straight. I don't think there's much going on with her. Friends wise, I think like all the series 1 people are all friends, but I think she hangs out with Glitch a lot more than anyone. I feel like her and Glitch hang out, and honestly maybe her and Heather too. Her and Heather hang out, but I think her and Glitch are actually besties. I really like that. I'd like to say that her and Glitch are besties. My favorite doll, my favorite Shadow High doll, which is even hard to say that she's my favorite Shadow High doll when Monique is right there, but Miss Chanel. Chanel is my profile picture on Instagram. She is gorgeous. She is stunning. And she is in a loving relationship with Natasha. She kind of, to everyone, it kind of seems like she bosses Natasha around. When in reality, like, Natasha just, like, is a yes ma'am type of girl. And Chanel's not abusing that. Like, they do things for each other and, like, they support each other. And Chanel, like, models her perfume for her and, like, makes clothes for her. So it's, like, they're just doing things for each other. But to the outside world, it seems, like, a little unfair. But they're madly, deeply in love. Let's just get the twins out of the way. They're... Oh, shit. The twins. They're like Laurel and Yanny for me. They don't really care too much about other people. But I kind of feel like... I don't really think they've thought too much onto, like, their sexuality. I feel like they definitely like guys. But when it comes to others, like, they're just kind of like, it's up in the air. It's up in the air. But they don't care that much. Like, they're literally like... We are. I feel like they would totally fight over a guy though. But they're more jealous that they would be more jealous that their twin, it's not a twin cest thing, but it's like they'd be more obsessed that the sister is giving their attention to someone else other than themselves or the other twin. Does that make sense? We're doing costume ball and we're starting with Demi Batista. I said that, I don't know why. I actually don't know why I said I feel like her and Heather are related, but I still think, I don't know why I think they're related. So like telling me, I don't know why. Nothing about them says anything that they're related, but in my brain it's like, yes, they are. That's just how, this is what I'm saying, guys. Like, none of this is rooted in facts. There's no evidence leading to this. It's just my own insane, delusional brain telling me these things.
My titties perfectly plastic. I like my money.
So they're related somehow. I don't know how. Don't ask me. But, Demi is really annoying. Like, she's a total... I know that Angel said this, so it sounds like I'm copying him, but I agree with this full-heartedly. She's a theater kid through and through. Her and Uma used to chill. They used to hang out. They kind of don't anymore. She definitely just hangs with the other costume ball girls. Her and Eliza, I feel like, are really close, but her and Lola butt heads, and she's really straight. And she thinks that Ash has a crush on her, and she has no idea that he's gay. Yeah, that kind of delusional. Okay. Very classic theater girl things. If you were in theater as a girl, at some point you probably had a crush on another guy who was in your theater class with you or you were in a show with or whatever. not realizing that he is gay. Or other people around knew that he was gay and you just didn't. Or you knew someone that had a crush on one of the guys and everyone else fully was aware that he's gay, but she was so convinced that he was not.
Once I met this guy who knew 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 this guy's cousin.
Not from personal experience. Next up is the most gorgeous doll literally ever to known mankind is Miss Lola. Lola is with the pink girls. Her and Mara are like this. I should have mentioned this when I talked about Mara, but her and Mara are like this. They are so close. They are besties. Pink girls gotta stick together. Her and Nicole are also really close. I think she's gay. I don't know if she's lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, what, but she's definitely into people. She likes people. I don't think she's really romantically with anyone right now. She also hangs out with Carla. Like, her and Carla are close. Like, she has her cliques. Like, she's like that girl that hops around groups. Like, she has her costume ball groups because she's in theater as well. All the costume ball girls are in theater. So she's like, she has like her theater group, and then she has like her sporty group with like Nicole because she's like a cheerleader. And then she has like her punky group, which is like her friends Anya and Shadow. And then she has like her fashionista group, which is with Carla. So I definitely get that from her, but I don't think she's romantically interested in anyone right now. Miss Eliza Minnelli. Eliza. She is, I feel like her and Uma are really close. Because like I said, I feel like Uma used to be in theater and then she just went into like, no, Uma was a choir kid and then she got into the band, period. Her and Uma used to be really close. I feel like Eliza isn't really interested in anybody at the moment. I don't think so. I don't get that vibe from her. She's kind of weird. She's kind of an outcast. Maybe her and Natasha hang out once in a while, but it's mostly with Demi and Uma, like, and Lola. Like, that's her crew. Like, she sticks with her theater girls, but maybe her and Uma are like kind of close. Like, I get those vibes. Okay, now let's get into the last series, which is Series 2. We're starting with Carla. So like I mentioned, Carla is friends with Lola and Mara. Pink girls gotta stick together, but she is very, very focused on her education. I definitely feel like, but no, I'm gonna say lesbian. She's lesbian. She's a lesbian. She kind of had like a thing going on with Natasha, like where she like had a crush on Natasha, but Natasha was like, oh no, I'm dedicated to Chanel, bitch. Don't ever fucking tell me that you like, don't even look at me again. Thank you. But her and Natasha are like friends. Her and Lola are like besties. But I know. She's dating Zoe. Her and Zoe, her alien girlfriend. She is just like also, check out my reviews on these dolls, by the way. Carla is absolutely stunning. I love her. She's a boss bitch. She has that attitude like Chanel, but she's like actually really sweet. Like, she's not as mean. You know what I mean? Okay, next up is Zoe. Zoe is dating Carla. She's the alien superstar. I feel like she would definitely be in theater. Like, I feel like she's a very eccentric character, but she is a fashion major or fashion focus or whatever. But I think that she makes costumes like on the side. She's helping the girlies out in the costume ball, shit like that. But I feel like she's a friend of everyone. Like, she gets along with everybody. Like, if for some reason she doesn't like you, you're fucking up. She doesn't like Violet or Gabriella or Stella. Are we surprised? No. Oh, also Zoe is pansexual. Dia is besties with Monique. Like, Monique is her ride or die. She also kind of hangs out with, oh, who else did I say? Oh, Uma. Her and Uma have started to get close. Like, she's letting Uma in with like the purple girl kind of thing, but Demi is excluded from that because Demi's annoying. But Miss Girl, she is straight. I feel like she's kind of like Coco. Like, she got a man back home type of thing going on, but her and Monique are like this. They're like sisters. And then speaking of Monique, here's Miss Mo. Oh my God. Next up is Monique. Monique, like I said, is best friends with Dia. That is her girl. That is her ride or die. Like, she'd do anything for Monique. I think, like I've been saying for every series, I feel like all of series 2, like, they're all really close, but like, or they're all friends, but she's really close with Dia and Rex. Rex is like her childhood best friend. They even dated for a little bit, but they didn't see eye to eye and they ended up breaking up. But they're still really good friends, and she's just a boss bitch. Also, she's best friends with Chanel. Her, Chanel, and Dia fuck shit up together. Like, they go out on a girls' night out, it's over. Like, it's over. Like, you bitches were not ready for these three. All right, and next up is Glitch. I love Glitch. She's so gorgeous. Sadly, there is not a review for Glitch because since I was sick, I didn't really feel like posting an unboxing, but since I got a doll in the mail and I was sick, I was like, I want to unbox her in bed, so that's what I did. But Miss Glitch here, I feel like Glitch is bisexual, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning more towards straight, but like, it's in the air, I think, but she's definitely in a relationship with Rex. Her and Rex are a new couple, but they are absolutely killing it. Like, he is in full support of her career, and yeah, I just think, I don't know. I just think that there's not like really that much to her. She's definitely like big competition for Neon Shadow and like these other musical bitches. Like, she got vocals. But yeah, I don't know. Her and Rex are in a happy relationship. I don't really know who she could be necessarily like good friends with. The twins, maybe. Like, I think she like is probably like weirdly enough friends with the twins. Like, everyone's like, what? Like, how? Like, she's like, oh, I used to be neighbors with them. Like, that type of shit, you know what I mean? Last but not least, we have Rex. Rex. He is a bisexual king. I originally thought that like, oh, like he's brother, like him and Chanel are brother and sister. And I know that I've been saying like, oh, so-and-so are related, even though like their last names are not even the same or anything. But like, McQueen and Onyx, I don't know. I just don't want them. You know what? They're two different entities. People try to like, well, originally when Rex came on the scene, people were like, oh my god, Chanel. And Chanel was like, I am so gay and so in love with Natasha. Please get the fuck away from me. Men do not get to breathe around me. Ash is barely allowed around me. But yeah, Rex he's good friends still with Ash, even though they had a little thing going on, didn't work out. But Glitch and him are a new couple. He's in full support of her career. He helps her like with her outfits and stuff. Like, he's really fashion forward, and he's not afraid of who he is. He's very openly bisexual. Nobody gives a fuck. He's a king through and through, and we absolutely love our Black King.
Whether you like him or don't like him, there's nothing you could do about him because he's number one. Whether you like him or don't like him, there's nothing you can do about him because he's number one.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think about all my headcanons. I know this video is going to be so long. Let me know. I'm tired. This took way longer than I thought it was going to. But what do you guys think about my thoughts and opinions on every doll? Do you guys like my headcanons? If you don't like them, don't tell me. Just tell me what you have for your dolls. And let me know what you guys want to see next. I think the next one I'm going to do is Monster High, because I have headcanons for G3 and for G1. And I know some things are official in G3, but I still have some opinions and I still want to talk about them. And I want to show you guys my collection because I know you guys want to see it. And then I'll do LOLs and all that fun stuff. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know about everything you thought about this video in the comments down below. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!